I'm here with Mairéad Ní Mhaonaigh.
Yes, very good.
Thank you. I've been practising that pronunciation all day.
You're fluent at the Gaelic, I see.
Your Gaelic roots very important to you, though.
Yes, I'm from northwest Donegal in the Gaeltacht area there, and that's how I was brought up, with using the Gaelic language all the time. And a lot of my songs would be in that language too.
So do you speak it fluently?
Yes, all the time. Yeah.
So that's your first choice of language, is it?
Well, I mean, that's what I was brought up with, and I do speak English, as you can see, a little bit. you can correct me whenever.
Yeah. And very much reflected in your songs, though?
Yes, and in the local area. But it didn't mean that it was exclusively Gaelic songs. Like, people did travel and brought back lovely ballads, and some of the child ballads are found around my area as well. So people were, even if they didn't understand what they were singing, they sang the Barbara Allens, they sang, the White Cliffs of Dover. They brought them all back home, and they sang all these lovely songs as well.
And has it been difficult to stay true to your roots, as it were?
Not really, because, music is a process of development all over your life. You start off where you come from, but then what happens is you meet different people along the way and you get tunes from them and songs. So it's kind of a dynamic thing that's growing all the time. So, for instance, on our latest album, we went to Nashville, and it's not 100 miles away, old-timey music and Irish music and Scottish music and English music, it's rooted in the same thing. And we collaborated with friends like that we've met over the last 30 years since we started. So to us it was like, I was looking at it as a kind of a dynamic thing where your music is growing all the time and you're learning different versions of tunes, but it may be from the same source, but it's like telling another story. When a story changes, like the Chinese whisper, by the time you get to the end of the line, it's a new story. So tunes are like that.
So the new album.
Yes.
You've got some pledges, I believe.
Yes, we're up
50%?
We're up to 59 now today.
59%.
I'm getting so excited. It's like my baby. I'm telling the boys we have to push it now since we came up. Yes, pledge
Must
music.
Be the impact of playing Wickham, I think.
I think so. I think Wickham has had an awful lot to do with this. No, it's so delighted because this is such a new thing. And what's really good about it as well, it makes the artists own their music, which, it's a change and it brings the fan base or your friends into it as part of the process. So a lot of people are involved in this process. All right, they're giving you money towards it, but there's a great reaction to it. I like this idea.
For fans who don't know how it works, do you want to explain how it works and how they can contribute?
Yes. Well, what you do is you check up pledgemusic.com/projects/Altan, or whichever band you want to pledge to. Then the most important thing is you get one of the first CDs, but it'll be personally signed, or a poster. And then we have very quirky little things like Donegal pens, made these lovely wooden pens with Altan logo on them. They're very handmade and all, beautiful. And then we have the Donegal football jersey, and signed by us, and different things like we will play a gig in your front room.
Fantastic.
And with some people in America have
big front room.
I know, we're very small people, and we're the little people. And then there's things like our set list signed, and maybe lyric sheet signed. You should see the way we write the lyric sheet. Sometimes it's a one-off. But all of those things are signed, and so people can become executive producers if they want, named executive producers, and
with their name on the album.
With their name on the album, or just their name on the album, or we can. There's another one. We Skype a song to somebody, like they tell us what song, and we're able to Skype it to them.
That's fantastic.
For a certain price, of course. You have to pay for these things, but we are budding artists 30 years later.
So, what sort of album will it be?
It'll be different for Altan because we have, I don't know how many albums we've made now. I don't really count them, nor do I listen to them. No, I don't. So I think it's about our 20-something album. But we knew we wanted to do something completely different. So we wanted to make it more live, but it's not a live album. So we went to Nashville to play with these people live, because every time we meet them in kind of festivals like this, we end up jam sessioning with them, and there's always a great sound, with the banjo, the 5-string banjo and dobro and all this stuff. So we said, let's do it live, and we went there and had all these lovely musicians in joining us, Alison Brown and Stuart Duncan and Arl Danger and Jerry Douglas and Kenny Malone, and just lovely musicians, and great friends of ours over the years, and Tim O'Brien. And it was kind of trying to choose who to have and who not to have. We wanted to have everybody. And the likes of Mary Chapin Carpenter, we know her for years, and she's doing a bit of backing vocals on one of my songs.
She's got a lovely voice.
Incredible voice. And it was trying to get a song, because she's such a deep voice and I'm a soprano more. And I got a song that was lovely and deep for her. And Tim O'Brien and I did a lovely version of Gypsy Davy, or it's a mixed up version of The House Carpenter and Gypsy Davy. So these things are kind of, these are old songs that have gone back there and become Americanized in the Appalachian Mountains, but they really originated here, So like it's just hands across the water. It's been done loads of times, but this is really different, and we're really, really pleased.
But still the live performances that really drive you on.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah, that's where the passion comes in. You have to make albums, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and that's a different process completely to playing live and seeing people and the reaction between the audience and ourselves. That's what's really important to me. If we didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to play music. I have to play for people, and just bring joy, I hope, or give somebody a headache, either or.
That's lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.